Hey Capricorn, what's up? Welcome to your December reading. I hope you guys are having the best day. Thank you so much for being here and for all your love and support. I really appreciate you. We're going to be seeing what messages you come through for you guys, get some insight, get some guidance, see what you can expect. If this reading is helpful or insightful, let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. Let's get on into reading, Capricorn. Let's see what your messages are. Also, happy early birthday to all my Capricorns who have a birthday in the month of December. Oh my god. Here, sorry, a tickle. All right, let's see. We have the Cosmic Egg as your first card out. Ooh, some pretty big stuff, pretty poignant, pretty life-changing. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn. Stingray. Got some big decisions coming on up. That showed up in Cancer's reading as well. What's going on for Oh! Let's see what we got. I'm not gonna even... We got Dragon at the bottom. We're not gonna talk about that because we got a lot to discuss here. Alright. Capricorn. We have the Wolf, the Cobra. Oh my god, you guys gave me a lot. We have the Eagle, the Horse, and the Starfish. Okay. So, you're in this process, Capricorn. In the month of December, you're in this process of closing a very significant chapter, a very significant door. You're closing it. I think that you're making a choice to lock it, or you have a choice here. The ball's in your court. With the Wolf tells me that you have the upper hand. You get the decision. You have the choice. You have the say. And whatever you end up choosing, it's showing that you've grown or that you've learned your lesson. You've learned your lesson with the Cobra. You are ready to shed the skin. You're ready to evolve. You're ready to learn something new. You're ready for a new cycle. And with the Eagle coming out, this talks about a new karmic event, a new karmic cycle, brand new energy, shifts, big shifts. Redirecting your energy, redirecting your life, and so there's going to be a lot of changes, and you're ready for it. You've been ready for this for a long time. It's been a long time coming. With the Horse out here, you are motivated, you are driven, you are pumped, you're excited, you're looking forward to this new energy. And the only thing that I'm seeing is a little bit like, is the Starfish. Like, when it comes to this new beginning, there is a little bit of insecurities or doubts, or let me see what's actually at the bottom. The dragon, the firefly, the fish. So it's something you're a little bit on the fence about, or there's moments that you might find through December where you look back and you're like, did I make the right choice? Am I sure about this? Do I really want this? Is this really in line with me? Like, I'm kind of seeing here, especially as this change is starting to really solidify and cement itself, there is just like a little sliver, nothing too crazy, nothing too big, but there is part of you that's kind of like, am I sure about this? Is this the right path? Am I making the right choice? I hope I don't regret this. Like, those kind of thoughts that creep on up. But like, honestly, it's showing here owl, unicorn, bear. Yeah, honestly, it's showing that you're listening to your intuition. You won't regret this choice, this decision you're making here with the stingray. You won't regret this. This is going to be really positive, very uplifting and successful future for you. So yeah, of course there's going to be moments where like you look back and you wonder like, oh, maybe I should have done something said something differently. Dude, we're in Mercury retrograde. I can't fucking speak today. But regardless, you move forwards. You move along quite nicely, quite composed, doing a damn well good job. So keep moving, right? This cycle, this door, it's closing. You're embracing this. You're open to something new. Maybe this is about your career or your job or professional life here with the Wolf. I'm also seeing that you're needing to get more structured, more... Maybe this is about your time management. Some of you have been kind of wasting time, or, you could do a little bit better with your time management. I have nothing else to add to that, honestly, because I'm not the best with my time management, so I have no advice there. Sometimes you just gotta just lock it down, be strict with yourself. But I mean, You guys are Saturn ruled, so you guys are pretty good at that kind of stuff. Show me your ways, Capricorn. All right. Is there anything else I'm seeing here? Just have trust and believe in yourself, believe in your goals, believe in your vision, right? Regardless if other people see it or understand or don't. You know what your vision is. Don't lose sight of this dream. Don't give up on this dream. The horse is all about that momentum and that drive and that power and really just consistency. And consistency here will be your make or break. If you aren't consistent, if you keep slacking off, if you keep making excuses, you're doing yourself a disservice here. You're sleeping on your potential. Don't sleep on your potential. If you really commit yourself and believe in yourself and you take the necessary steps, that will ensure big success for you, okay? Patience definitely needed here with the wolf. Be mindful if you're being a bit hard or heavily critical of yourself, or even a perfectionist. Sometimes that comes out with the wolf. You might be coming into some sort of teacher or mentor. There might actually be someone here in your life currently or near future that you may meet that helps you grow immensely on your journey. Sometimes when the cobra comes out, it represents a spiritual teacher or somebody who has a lot of wisdom and a lot of life experience and who can teach you and show you a lot, show you the ropes. So, all right, that's what I'm getting so far. I'm going to just move these cards over here. And let's get into the tarot. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn. What the heck am I feeling from this? Oh my god, my eyes are blurry all of a sudden. Because I wear my contacts, my eyes are just getting kind of like dry. My mouth feels a little bit dry too. Let me take a sip of my drink. Stay hydrated. Make sure you stay hydrated, y'all. Alright, let's get into this. I'm going to start off with the vice versa tarot. Show me clearly what's going on for Capricorn throughout the month of December 2024. What do my Capricorns need to know, look out for, be aware of during this time? What is happening for Capricorn placements December 2024? Any messages for Capricorn? What do my Capricorns need to know, look out for? 7 of Swords backside. What is this? And at the bottom we have the Lovers backside. There's been some things done in the dark here that will be illuminated or will come to light, or this is highlighting a relationship here or some sort of commitment that is either needing some adoptions, adjustments. What's this? King of Cups backside, the 8 of Cups. Otherwise, you're going to leave or walk away. Okay, it's showing here that if things don't change, if things don't get better, basically it seems like you're giving something a time frame. From now to the end of Sagittarius season, we have also the full moon in Gemini, right? We got Gemini and Sag energy. It's showing that like maybe from now to the 15th of December, you're giving yourself like a certain amount of time frame or like a deadline. And you're saying like if X, Y, and Z happens or doesn't happen, then I'm going to do blank. Like this kind of goes back to the whole cosmic egg and the stingray. Like it's showing that you're at the verge of closing one door. You're also at a crossroad, and it determines like what the next step is. And depending on, you know, how something goes, whether it's a conversation or it's like you're giving it a little bit more time to grow, or you're going to try and do this one last thing and see what happens. Like, you know, I see like you're giving it a time frame, or you're giving it like you're moving very stealthily and tactfully, and you have a plan. You have a very precise plan. And again, look at the 2 swords over here. You're holding 2 swords. You're making a decision. The decision's in your hands. Ball is in your court. And you're needing to be very smart and wise about this. Make sure you're not fucking yourself up over here, okay? It kind of feels like there's something you're leaving behind, though. Or you're contemplating whether or not you should stay or to go. Okay, tell me more. What's going on for Capricorn through the month of December 2024? What do my Capricorns need to know, look out for, be aware of during this time? Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles backside with the 3 of Swords back. Why are they all backside, aka reversed? So it's showing up here. You're going to be looking back at some painful events that you've kind of blocked out. Honestly, it looks like you've blocked this out from your mind, from your thoughts, from your heart. Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius. Woo! You can't run away forever. You're gonna have to confront this one way or another. And so that's exactly what's happening here. This King of Pentacles reverse is showing here that there's something you've been very stubborn about, Capricorn. You've been very, very fucking stubborn about. And you've made your stance. You're standing your ground. But with this Three of Swords reverse, it's showing you're having to take a look at this pain, or take a look at what happened, or take a look at this wound, or take a look at the damage, okay? Damage fees, right? Maybe this is about a place you live. There's damage fees that you gotta, either you're gonna fix it yourself and repair it, or, you know, just give them that $1,000. They can take it, or whatever your damage deposit is. That's for someone here. But it's like, you're gonna have to take a look at the damage that was caused. And I think you've been avoiding it. Or you've been just trying to move along and, you know, just keep moving forwards and just pretend it never happened. But, you know, Mercury retrograde, Mars retrograde, this is going to be a time of reviewing and revisiting, even if it's uncomfortable. And then at the bottom, we have the Page of Cups, and there may even be a conversation to take place, or something that you got to express, or there could even be an apology coming in, or you may be delivering this Nine of Swords reverse and the Queen of Cups. It's actually, this is a conversation that's going to relieve you. All right, I'm not quite sure who is initiating this, but when we look at these cards, how the Nine of Swords is placed between the Page and the Queen of Cups, it literally looks like there's an offer being made, and there's just relief on both sides. On this person's side, the Queen of Cups, and on this person's side, the Page of Cups. Very similar people, just different maturities. This Page of Cups definitely represents somebody who's much younger. It could be somebody younger than you, or just somebody who has been like less experienced when it comes to relationships, when it comes to expressing themselves. This Page of Cups may be the one who's more in this Nine of Swords mode. Maybe this is somebody who is afraid of, like, I don't know, just speaking from the heart or being vulnerable. Like, perhaps this Page person is afraid of being seen, or struggles when it comes to actually communicating their emotions, right? They may shut down. This person may easily get overwhelmed with the feelings that come up, right? And so they kind of stab themselves. Like, they kind of just shoot themselves here. They kind of just fuck it all up. So this is somebody that overthinks a lot, but it looks like there's a conversation taking place that is very eye-opening and relieving, and like helps like shed away any of the deep, dark boogeyman. Like, when we look, I'm looking at this side of the Nine of Swords. This is what I'm seeing, this Nine of Swords. So it's like someone here has been very, let me show you the backside of this. Someone, during this period of like no contact, someone has just been feeling so anxious, so worried, so stressed, so nervous, so like cannot sleep, or it's just on their mind all the freaking time, that it's really bothering them big time, but nothing is happening. So that's why it needs to be discussed. Or there's a big burden that will be relieved or lifted. Okay. So someone is taking accountability for their actions too. It's kind of like if you've given someone the silent treatment, this is giving them the time to really sit and reflect of what happened and how they got themselves in this position. It's kind of also giving like a tough love situation too. Okay, what else we got for Capricorn through the month of December 2024? We got the Star Aquarius energy. At the bottom, we have the Nine of Cups. There's these hopes, dreams, desires, and wishes that you have. There's healing taking place. There's vulnerability. Definitely deep vulnerabilities being revealed. Someone here feels very vulnerable and exposed when looking back at this painful event. Flashbacks, PTSD, like very traumatic, very uncomfortable, but yet necessary and healing. This may also be talking about Pluto and Aquarius. Pluto and Aquarius is going to be a very big change for the collective worldwide. It's going to be one long transit, y'all. Right? This is not going to just be something that happens overnight. This is going to be one slow but steady destabilizing of the things in our life, and even collectively and globally, what we're seeing in countries and like everybody, we're seeing so many shifts taking place on a personal level, on a grand scheme, but it's necessary. And as each and every one of us are confronting our pains and issues and wounds and traumas and our own flaws and impurities, mistakes, you know, each person who does the work, it's helping raise the collective vibrations. So do your part. I'm gonna do my part, you do your part, and hopefully as a collective energy, we are making the world a better place, right? Not hopefully, we literally are. So good for you. I'm proud of you. So this is about acceptance, being accepted, accepting yourself, accepting others for who they are, allowing people to be as they are, how they are, not wanting to change them or shape them or convince them to change, but simply just allowing. 9 of Cups at the bottom with the Chariot reversed and the Page of Swords. So it honestly is looking like there is this acceptance that you're reaching and you're moving forwards. You're literally leaving something behind and you're making it very clear with that Page of Swords. You're communicating it. You are very direct. You're not bullshitting. You're not beating around the bush. You're not tiptoeing. You're not giving half-ass answers or like, you know, you're not saying maybe. You're giving either a yes or a no. There's no in between. You're being very just straight to the point. And honestly, with that Chariot, it looks like you're leaving behind something in your life that's not stable. You're leaving behind instability. You're leaving behind make-believe. You're leaving behind something that's fake or just not real, or just not in alignment with you. Maybe your dreams, your hopes, your desires for the future has changed, or there's been a huge shift in your mindset or mentality, or just the things that really align with you and your spirit. And that's completely okay that you've changed your mind, or you no longer resonate with certain things or people or visions or dreams or goals that you used to have. It's okay that you've changed. You're going to continue to keep changing. That's the one constant we have in this life is change, right? And so you've accepted that, and other people need to accept that too. And your standards are not too high. I don't know who needs to hear that. Someone's trying to tell you, oh, you're asking for too much. No, the fuck you're not. And you know that look at this 9 of Cups. You're literally flying. You're literally flying. You have such high dreams and goals and desires, and know that they can be met. So, you know, we have airplanes. We got people planning to fly to fucking Mars. Like, someone told those same people, well, that's not realistic. You can't fly. You can't do that. And they proved them wrong. So don't let anybody tell you can't have X, Y, and Z, because you can. You can. There's no limitation. It might take time. There may be a lot of trial and error. If this is love and romance, you might have to kiss a lot of frogs. But you'll find what you're looking for eventually. So if it's not this, keep searching, keep moving, keep going. Because eventually you'll find what you're searching for. You'll find what you're looking for. All right? And you know that. And therefore you have that vision. And you're locked in. And nothing can convince you otherwise. All right. So, all right, let's keep going, Capricorn. All right, what else going on for Capricorn in the month of December? What do my Capricorns need to know? Look out for, be aware. Please show me clearly. Any messages for Capricorn placements? All right, so we have the 5 of Swords, also the 3 of Pentacles, because it honestly is looking like someone just abandoned you or just left you waiting. Literally left you waiting, stringing you along, Capricorn. And you were told that they would come back, or you were told, or there were promises that were made. You kept your promise. Where were they? Where were they? Was this at the bottom? 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Honestly, if this was at the bottom, the 10 of Pentacles reversed, there's this lacking, there's this missing, like, this is when, you know, the father says, I'm gonna go get milk, and then he doesn't come back. And he's like, where is he? Damn. Sorry if that happened to you. Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Wands. Yeah, just heavy burdens that you've had to just keep and plow forwards and not quit, not give up. You know, if you were maybe this is a specific message, but maybe there is something that happened when you were really young and you were put in a position where you had to provide for your family or provide for your loved ones or take care of things so you had to grow up at a really young age and you felt like alone, or you felt like you had to grow up really quickly. Yeah, some of you, it's like, this is bringing up like a past experience where you grew up. Oh, fuck. No! I dropped one of the cards. Where'd it go? Oh, it's on the floor. It's like very close to my feet. But it's like, I'm picking up on a group of y'all. Like, I see this so clear in the cards and the images. Let me show. There's like this deep betrayal that I don't know if you'll be able to get over. And if this is something very deep, like family or someone that you very much trusted and gave everything to, it's like they left you behind, they left you stranded, they just left you to fix this big problem that probably wasn't even yours to begin with. Or, you know, I don't know. It's just a lot. And so this is kind of clarifying this Three of Pentacles with the Five of Swords is where you were left behind. You were left waiting, expecting that, oh no, they'll come back, they'll be back. But they just kept, that guy walking the distance, he just kept walking. He did not look back. He did not consider how his actions, or him, she, I don't care. They did not think about how their actions would affect you. And if they did, they just did not give a fuck. This is kind of similar vibe that came through for Gemini the other day. Heavy stuff. I'm sorry. This is being brought up for you. But this is being brought up so that you can heal and transmute and transform this and like evolve from this experience. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself attracting similar outcomes, similar experiences, similar people, similar patterns. You're going to witness this throughout your life. No matter where you are, no matter where you go, if you don't get to the root of the problem, you're going to find yourself repeating this pattern. So it's good that you're taking a look at this. As uncomfortable as it is, you're taking a look at these swords and you're going to find the strength to actually pull these swords out of your heart and heal it. Right? Now, scars they'll still be there. But with time, scars fade. Alright? So, oh my god, Capricorn, some deep, intense stuff. Big hugs, big love to you. Alright. Anyways, let's keep moving. Let's keep it moving. Some of you are moving, or you're planning on moving next year. Or you're thinking a lot about the long term and where you're headed, where you're going. Some of you, it's like this is bringing up like if you're a single parent or you've been really pulling all the weight and someone has just like, again, abandoned ship. King of Cups fell out and it flipped out in the reverse. Literally, this entire deck has given me so many reversals. That's wild. But yeah, so the King of Cups reverse. It's showing here at the bottom, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so in the month of December, it still shows like you're emotionally closed off from something, or you had to turn your back on something that brought you joy at one point. We have the dolphin at the bottom of this card. Makes me think of the dolphin in my animal spirit deck, the one that I just used today. And the dolphin in that animal spirit deck talks about like happiness and joy and celebration and fun and being lighthearted and freedom. And literally how in this deck he's turning his back, or he has his back turned. It's like he's had to really detach and shut off from the things that once upon a time made him happy, because whatever those things that made him happy ended up harming or hurting him. Fuck, man. And so I'm seeing in December, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, ooh, and the Hermit. I'm seeing a breakthrough. Look at this. It's very sudden. It's very much as you're just kind of, you probably will be alone for, there's going to be a moment or a couple days, or just some time you'll take for yourself where you're going to be doing a lot of, maybe there's a reminder, or if the holiday season brings up certain memories with certain people, like it's going to be on your mind. And this time, instead of avoiding it or turning it off or just suppressing it or turning your back or just like block it out, this time you're going to sit with it and you're going to take a look at this. And when you do that, I'm seeing you're like connecting the dots. There's this big light bulb moment and there's this huge like breakthrough, just like thunder, boom, all of a sudden, boom, like literally the lightning strikes, it hits. It's a slow process. It was a slow burn. And then suddenly Now look at how this tree is up in flames, you know? So it's showing here there's this huge light bulb moment that you're having in regards to something that you've been refusing to acknowledge or turning your back on, or you've been ignoring or suppressing or avoiding. Like, the one moment you finally allow yourself to just like sit with this and confront this, boom, the biggest breakthrough. Big breakthrough. Was this at the bottom? Yeah, it was. Okay. Anything else? Anything else that Capricorn can expect? Maybe this is the aftermath of Pluto leaving your sign forever. Well, not forever, but in our lifetime, right? Pluto leaving Capricorn last week. This is maybe the aftermath of like, okay, now you can actually sit with these things that you've had a long time to kind of process, but didn't really want to. So now things have changed or shifted. Let me know in the comments below. Have you felt a shift since Pluto in Aquarius? I know it's only been about a week. It's going to probably take a lot longer to feel it. But as Pluto was in your sign, Capricorn, how do you feel? Especially for those that were like late Capricorns, like around the 19th, 20th of January. How are you guys feeling? The late degree Capricorns, how y'all feeling? Do you feel immensely better? Anything at all? No change? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear. I'm a Cancer, so Capricorn is opposite of me, but it's not the same as being a Capricorn, I'm sure. So anyways, let's see what else going on for Capricorn. The month of December 2024. Any messages for Capricorn? Ooh, why are all these cards coming out in the reverse? No fucking clue, but we have the Devil backside, Devil reverse. Look at you overcoming this demon. It's kind of like, this is so similar to Gemini's reading. What was it? The Devil demolished or Devil destroyed, or I can't remember what I called it, something like that. And that's kind of similar, where it's like you're overcoming something that really fucked you up for so long. It was a deep pattern, it was a deep attraction that was very unhealthy coping mechanisms, addictions, toxicities, drinking problems, gambling, sex problems, like, yeah, all of these issues, all these pains and traumas and generational things that were passed down from your great-grandparents, your father, your mother, etc. You're breaking this pattern, you're breaking this chain, you're breaking the motherfucking habit, as you should. Wow. Some of you, I'm really drawn to this book in the corner. You may need to burn a book. Maybe it's a photo album, or maybe it's just like a book that you've written things in, or you're needing to like write certain things down and like burn it. Maybe it's just symbolic, or, you know, for me, I feel like it's a very powerful method of like cleansing, releasing. But yeah, so I'm just really noticing that. It's also showing that there's new growth here. Also, in this card with the Devil backside, this also reminds me of the Lovers, because in the Lovers card, it has this same tree over here, and on the other side of the Lovers, there's this other tree that's on fire. So it kind of reminds me of, like, you know, certain soul connections, soul contracts that you were once very attached to, that you felt powerless over. You felt like they had some sort of control over you, your life, how you spent your money, how you just... everything, how you operated your own existence. This is about breaking away from those karmic relationships. 3 cups at the bottom, right? So when I shuffled it, was this at the bottom or was this at the bottom? I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about that. Let's move on. So, do we need to clarify any of this stuff? I guess we probably should. I'm like, do we just clarify? Do we let this end? Like, what do we do here? We'll clarify. The dog's going crazy upstairs. Hey girl, what you doing? Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's take a look into... I feel like the only thing I really should look into is kind of just this 3 of Swords reverse and then this Devil reverse. I feel like that will be the most helpful. Okay, like, what about the past are you looking at or needing to release or confronting? Or let me just see here. 3 of Swords reverse. That was a fail. All right, let me try it like this. 3 of Swords reverse for Capricorn. Why is the 3 of Swords showing up here for Capricorn in the month of December? That was fucking wild. We have the 5 of Wands. All right. You had a part to play. Don't tell me you didn't. You had a part to play in this. Some kind of part to play. 5 up. Yep, and you know that. You know that. 5 of Swords reverse. You know that. 7 of Wands. 4 of Swords. 5. Maybe you're seeing angel number 555. Maybe you're 55 or turning 55 this year. But yeah, I mean, when we clarify this 3 of Swords in reverse, you had a part to play in this. Maybe some of you, maybe not. Honestly, with this 5 of Swords in the reverse, maybe this was, you know, wrong place, wrong time for some. I don't know your situation. How is this helping? Like, I'm looking at the cards and I'm like, okay, like, how is this, like, ultimately, like, how is it gonna make your situation any better? Like, is this really helpful? Okay, let me get out of my head. But yeah, 5 of Wands, we all know, conflict, drama, fighting, you know, just not seeing eye to eye, a lot of pain, a lot of unnecessary, painful drama and hurt being caused. Lot of wounds and bleeding on each other. Self-imposed too, or even self-sabotage with that 5 of Swords. Okay, 7 of Wands, and then the 4 of Swords again. So there's 2 ways I'm looking at this. Either there were things that were really disrupting your own inner peace, or you were so much in denial about these things. You're like, that doesn't affect me. No, I've moved on from that. I've healed that. I've let that go. That doesn't affect me at all. But you maybe were in denial that it is still affecting you. Okay. Okay. So yeah, how does that help you? Fuck if I know. Let's look at the Devil reverse. Okay? Yeah, it seems like you got a little unfinished business to tidy up, clear up before the new year, before your birthday season. Probably better to deal with it now so that by the time we're at your birthday season, this is done, it's clear, it's behind you. Just saying. But I know it's a holiday season, so things can be crazy and chaotic. So who has chaotic? Did I say that? Sounded weird when I said chaotic. So who has the time for that? I don't know. Tell the Devil reversed for Capricorn. 10 of Wands. Tell the Devil reversed for Capricorn. You know, there's a bit of feeling guilty. I don't know if this is you or someone else, but someone here is feeling guilty. So maybe it's about releasing that guilt or forgiving yourself. Ace of Swords. Oh, all right. And the 3 of Swords. Okay. And then we have Death at the bottom. So clarifying this Devil reverse, which is all about releasing, purifying, getting rid of this addiction, habit, cycle, negativity, painful event that has been really deeply rooted within you, that's been so fucking difficult to remove, to accept, to acknowledge, to confront, all that shit, right? This is how you are freeing yourself, okay? By acknowledging your pain, acknowledging your anger, acknowledging how you feel, everything that comes up, sit with it. Maybe you need to speak about it. Maybe you need to talk to someone about it. Maybe there's some things you need to hash out. Maybe there's some things you need to say or get off your chest. Okay, if that's the case, use this opportunity, use Mercury retrograde as a time to just clear whatever the fuck that's been burdening you, because that 10 of Wands is showing you've been quite fucking burdened. Okay, and with that 3 of Swords, oh my gosh. But the good news with that Ace of Swords, you can clear these burdens, you can release these burdens. You don't have to keep this with you moving forwards, but you have to be intentional. You have to be willing to set yourself free. Can you do that? Are you ready to set yourself free? Because you can. It's up to you. You call the shots. Remember what we said at the beginning with the stingray and the wolf right up here? I was like, it looks like the ball is in your court. You get to decide when you've had enough. When is enough enough? When is enough, Capricorn? You get to decide when to close this door, when to walk away, when to finally accept or make peace or forgive yourself or whatever the fuck this reading is about, y'all. You get to decide when you've had enough, when you know, if you're being someone's punching bag, you get to, well, I guess it's easier said than done because I don't know your situation. You may not be able to just up and walk away. Okay, I understand. That's fucked. I'm sorry. But it's just like, sooner or later, you're going to have to do something to change your situation. So you either, I don't know, man. Something has to change. Let's see. Death at the bottom, King of Swords, Page of Swords, Six of Swords. I do sense that you might need to have a conversation. You might need to talk to someone. Maybe you need to get a therapist. I don't know. But regardless, we go from the, like, it's interesting how we go from the King of Swords to then the Page of Swords. There is a bit of a decreasing of energy. It's like kind of going backwards in a way, or something being dissolved. And then this can also just represent two different people of different maturity, and mature energies or something like that. Like I'm seeing coming into some sort of new perspective, new attitude, maybe some information or conversation that allows you to accept or surrender or adapt to this change or make this necessary change. Honestly, with the King of Swords, you're very detached from the emotional side of this. It's showing here you're being very analytical, being very practical. You're coming up with some sort of plan, a steady plan here, and then you're moving the fuck forward. Six of Swords, Two of Wands, and then the Moon. And then the Tower. You know what? I will say that there are some surprises. There are some surprises. With the Six of Swords to the Two of Wands, as you're moving forwards, you're detaching, you're embracing this change, you've freed yourself from the devil, or you're in the process of clearing out this block or this curse or whatever the hell we've been talking about throughout this reading. As you're moving forwards, then there's this crossroad, which we just talked about, that you get the decision. You're going to set yourself free, or you're going to hold yourself captive. What you're going to do, what you're going to choose, who knows? Who knows? It's all up to you, Capricorn. You got your free will. And then, well, first of all, Two of Wands and the Moon, you're like, well, I don't know what's going to happen. The uncertainty. Listen to your gut. Listen to your intuition. There's a little bit of a mysterious energy. Who knows? This could be connecting to the new moon in Sagittarius. This might also be connecting to the full moon in Gemini on the 15th. So first versus the 15th. Those are the new moon, full moon dates. Once you make this choice, though, we have the Tower. And then the Empress. Okay, so you know what? This is good. Unexpected growth. Right? Underneath this big old decision, this choice, this crossroad, this path that you're going to be choosing creates big, powerful change that leads to the Tower and the Empress. Unexpected growth, unexpected breakthrough, a lot of success, happiness, joy, abundance, love, fertility, all that good stuff. Even the Six of Pentacles, more money, maybe a new job. Okay, so I don't know, Capricorn. Hope this helps you. What is with the energy lately? I don't know. It's some... There's been some interesting December readings. I'm just like, okay. Well, that's one way to end it. That's where we're going to end it. Very intense month for you. Let me know how this resonates. Let me know what you're dealing with, what you're going through. You might need to come back to this reading later on in December. I would even say go back to one of the readings I did beginning of November for you guys. It might make more sense to you now than it did back then when I originally posted it. So maybe you'll check that out. If this doesn't make sense, come back to this at the end of the month. It might make more sense to you then. All right, Capricorn. So I'm going to let you go. Have an amazing day. Happy holidays. I will see you around. And until then, stay safe, stay blessed, have an amazing week. Bye, Capricorn.